Hello, my name is Sabne Raznik. You have found the channel here on YouTube where I do what I call mini readings. It's usually just one poem, that's why I call it that. Sometimes my work, sometimes somebody else's. There is a whole library of poems on here going back to 2011, spanning the whole world, or at least I'm working on that. I read the English translations. It's the language I'm most familiar with, and it is the language of the internet. But if you find a poem that you really like and you are able to read the original language, please by all means do that and look into it more. Be like, oh, I like that. Let me see what other poems that particular poet has written, or other poems from that particular culture. Have fun. That's what this is about. Dig deep and enjoy the poésie. Today we are reading a poem by Lyn, and I hope I pronounced this correctly because I've never heard it pronounced. I've just read it. I'm one of those people, when that meme comes up on Facebook or Instagram or wherever, I will always share it, that says never make fun of somebody for mispronouncing a word because it means they learned it from reading it. Yeah, I will always share it every time because it's true. Anyway, Lyn Hejinian, I think is how you say it. If I got it wrong, I'm sorry. It doesn't mean that I have any less respect for her. It just means that I've always read that name, never really heard it pronounced. Anyway, she recently passed away in February of 2024. Today I am filming this on April 20th, 2024. And I wanted to do a bit of a tribute for her, and since this is the first time I have filmed videos since she passed, this is when I'm doing the tribute. By the time it gets uploaded, her death will be old news, but I still wanted to do this, and I hope that I pronounced her name correctly. Anyway, this is her poem called But Isn't Midnight Intermittent? And I found it on the Poetry Foundation, which is poetryfoundation.org is the address of the site. It's an excellent resource for poems. If you're just, it's a good gateway site, I guess you could call it. Kind of like this channel for learning about, it's like an intro to poetry type place, like poets.org or the International Poetry Web, that will help introduce you to world poetry, or like this channel, like what I'm trying to do here. So this is But Isn't Midnight Intermittent by Lyn Hejinian. But isn't midnight intermittent, or was that just a whispered nine? A snap of blown light low against the flank of a cow, a likeness of something numberless that only I, not knowing the sound, might know. It may have been howled by a circling dog being chastised, threatened, by multiples of itself in pursuit of the consolation of knowing that everything is real. It was real. I don't mean midnight, despite horizon, nipple, and fissure. I don't mean, and yet I do mean. I mean, a cowering animal, woven real. Flickers. Please pull over. Kierkegaard. Kierkegaard says knowledge precedes every act, but surely there are acts that are not preceded by knowledge. Repetitions pass at the door from summer to winter, some slowly, some quickly. Total strangers. Never saw them before. Can't picture them now. Umbrellas, strange totalities, upheld, wheeling. I don't know, that just seemed appropriate in the face of, like, I don't know, it felt like an epitaph, didn't it? Just to me. Not in the traditional sense of an epitaph, but then Lyn Hejinian was not necessarily a traditional poet, so well, I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you have a fantastic day. And do, by all means, scroll back through the channel. It's been here since 2011. There's so much here to see. You can actually see me age, too. And you will notice that this spray has been here for a long time. It disappeared for a while, and it's back. It's like an old friend. So, what, 13 years of this channel? Yeah, I'm not good at math, but I think so. So there's plenty here. Go explore, enjoy the joy of poetry. That's what this is about. And I hope to see you next month, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Thank you for joining me. Don't let that go happy.